G'day, I'm Stephen Page from Page Provan Family and Fertility Lawyers, and you're watching and listening to the Australian Family and Fertility Law podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. We love our subscribers. Today I'm talking about the Queensland 5 family limit when it comes to donors. Now, every state in Australia has a family limit or a women limit, depending on the legislation in each place or the rules in each place, and we have 8 variants. But in Queensland, it's a 10 family limit. And when the debate was occurring, when the legislation was being drafted in 2024, there were those who advocated that it should be a 5 family limit, and others, including me, saying it should be 10. And these numbers are purely arbitrary, but I argued in my submissions to Queensland Health that it should be a 10 family limit because it would be consistent nationally. Most Australian states are 10 families, and the idea that we, in a population now of 28 million, we have 8 variants is nuts. So I like the idea of consistency and certainty. And the second is accessibility. Make the number too low and it makes the availability impossible, except for those who have lots of money. What have we seen? Well, that's how the legislation's been written. It's a 10 family limit. But Queensland Health has issued guidance to Queensland IVF clinics that says if you have 2 women and they're in a couple relationship and they have 1 sperm donor, then treat each of the women as a separate family. Now, you and I might say they're a couple, so they're 1 family, and therefore it's 10, and each come under that 10 limit. That would be the obvious way of looking at it, and I would say it's consistent with what the legislation says, what Parliament has enacted, but that's not how Queensland Health has interpreted it. What that's meant, in effect, is that for women who are in lesbian relationships, that they are suddenly in a 5 family limit, so halving the availability, and that then means what I've seen with that in the past is that one might be able to access sperm from this man and the other can't. And I now understand that, and it's no surprise, that this halving has not only impacted women in Queensland, but it's had a ripple effect interstate, because interstate clinics are looking at this and saying, well, Queensland's done that. Well, surely we should be doing that. Really, that each of these women should be seen as 2 families rather than 1 family. And it's something that I thought had bitten the dust, because that's how it used to be done. And then it was seen that that was really discriminatory and had to stop. But anyway, that's where at the moment there's certain efforts, and I'm playing my part to see if Queensland Health can see sense and really follow its legislation. But anyway, we'll see where that goes. That's where at the moment, it's certainly causing grief to women in Queensland, and not only in Queensland, but interstate, as I said. So thanks for watching and listening to this. I'm Stephen Page from Page Provan Family and Fertility Lawyers. This is the Australian Family and Fertility Law podcast. And if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. We love our subscribers. Thank you.